Hi there and welcome to this week's Faces of the Jewellery Quarter, and we're with Uman at 40 St Paul's Cocktail Bar. How are you doing?
All right, how are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year and all that jazz.
Yeah, so 40 St Paul's, if you didn't already know it, it's on St Paul Square. It's opposite Henry's Restaurant. And you're also award winners, is that right?
Yeah. So last year we were nominated for Best Gin Menu in the country, and it was really annoying to not win it, in all honesty. So this year we went one better and have officially the best gin menu in the country.
So how do they, the gin menu, they just do that on the amount of gins or type of gins, or how do they kind of figure that out?
So the remit was not just have a really big list of gins. It was how do you present it in a way that is engaging for the customer. By the judges' comments and from what I learnt at the awards, we didn't just win, we blew away the competition. We were one vote away from being in the overall Menu of the Year awards.
Wow.
Which would have been insane. That would have been, that's a real kind of testament to what this menu was about. And it's a really interesting menu. If I could just grab one, we'll kind of show it off to the thing. So it is a book, it's quite thick, as you can probably see. We have 10 different sections. Some of them are flavours, some of them are styles of gin, and then every one of those sections has a wheel which gives you the primary, secondary and tertiary flavours of the gins. And then on the following pages are our tasting notes. So not only do you get to see a snapshot of what the gin is like, but also a little bit more of an in-depth introduction into the flavour of the gin. So yes.
There's a fair bit of effort, knowledge. There's a bit of a science to it with the amount of information in there.
Yeah.
I've seen the menu itself. It's so interesting. You could probably spend all day looking at it and going through it and learning so much about it. Where do you get this knowledge from? You've always been in the bar industry.
Yeah. So I kind of fell into making cocktails, but was very lucky to have worked in some of the better bars in Birmingham with some of the more inspirational and knowledgeable bar managers in my formative years of bartending. I kind of learnt as much as I could from them, started to work around my own interests and where I really wanted to go within bartending.
So it was cocktails that you really kind of, that was kind of your love.
Yeah,
within the sort of bar trade, I take it.
100%. Yeah, it's a beautiful moment to firstly have a team in sync and knowing that the team has created an incredible night for all of your guests. Then there's the mastery of the flavours of drinks and the relative weights of each ingredient that you're using and how they kind of create a drink that is better than the sum of its parts. And yeah, it's
so much that goes into it, I suppose. Obviously running a bar, you've got the service, you've got the menu, the amount of information and research that goes into that. Then you've got to supply all your all the various different products and all the rest of it. So there's a huge amount of work that goes into that. How would you best describe your bar?
To put it really bluntly, it is a room with some tables and chairs and some gin in it.
It's a pretty cool room.
Yeah, thanks.
I like to think.
Thanks. So it's meant to feel like my living room. Or a living room of the coolest person that you know. Somewhere where you can come, be relaxed. You're going to be hosted with style and panache by people who know what they're talking about. And there is a lot of knowledge and there is a lot to kind of take in if you want to go down that route. If you really want to geek out, you can geek out. But if you want to come here for a really nice time, we're always happy to make recommendations. We're always happy to kind of guide your experience, and also just come in for the cocktails. The cocktails are great. I'm always going to say they're great.
You've got 140 gins.
Yes.
Obviously you chose to sort of specialise in gin a couple of years ago, was it 2016?
2015.
2015. And obviously it's really popular. Why is there such a sort of popularity for gin over the last few years?
Gin has, for me there's three factors. It's because of the change of law the change in the laws for distilling, smaller producers have come into play, which means they're more agile and more able to work with ingredients that the bigger producers just wouldn't work with. Then you have gins that have a sense of place and are really kind of
is that the example that you gave?
Yes, so Silent Pool is actually a really good example. Small batch gin, made by producers in Surrey. The Silent Pool is a pool in Surrey, where they draw the water from. The ingredients that they use are quite exotic for a gin. So you've got pear and kaffir lime leaf in here, which you wouldn't find. There's 24 botanicals in total, which makes it quite complex for a gin made in this country, especially. And the third factor is that gin is inherently British, and in England, you know, especially since the 2012 Olympics, I personally felt a much more kind of sense of pride in Britain, what Britain can be and what it's about, and I think people are buying into that idea of gin being British, and you know that's kind of helping gin today.
It's an all year round drink, isn't it? I mean, it's not like Pimm's; it's just for the summer or what have you. But you can get a gin drink for sort of any occasion.
Yeah, 100%.
Fair play. And I noticed on the board here you've got a sort of a Hall of Fame.
Yes.
And also on your website you've got a hashtag Gin Spotters. Can you just explain what that's all about?
Yeah, for sure. So when we opened the bar, I really wanted a way to say thank you to our regular customers. You know, it means a lot. As a small bar like this, when you've got regulars, people that come in on a once a week, once every 2-3 weeks. Because we're always here, the team's really small, you get to know us, we get to know you, and it means a lot for us to say thank you to those people. So we have a card whereby you can sign up to it. You start ticking off gins that you've drunk here on this card. You start getting rewards, there's a badge, a t-shirt, a certificate, things like that. And then eventually you get up to the Hall of Fame. Once you've completed the card, you're then in the select group of gin spotters, which will have their names put on a plaque. The plaque design that I found would have 10 names on it, so we're waiting for the next 4 to finish, so we can...
If I wanted to get on that board today, like, how would I go about that? I mean, do I have to drink about 20 gins or something?
It's a 5 gin per visit maximum,
right, okay.
Because of responsible drinking. I don't want to. I don't want to promote alcoholism. We want people to enjoy themselves. The leader of the board has around 52 gins, so she's not far away. Hi Lucy, if you're watching this.
Top of the board.
Yeah, she is top of the board. So it would be.
So 5 per visit.
Yeah, you need 11 visits to hit the top of the leaderboard.
Fair play. Well, we'll get started. I mean, I know we, as a business, we had our Christmas party. We locally, and we came knocking on the door just by chance. It just so happened we managed to get in because I think a table just left. So, do you normally have to take bookings to come in, or how does it work?
So during the week, walk in. We're not. We've never been that busy. There's been 3 times I think in the 2 years that we've been open that we've been too busy to seat someone, and we've been able to seat them within 15 minutes. But weekends on a busy Saturday, we'll be booked 3 weeks in advance minimum. We'll turn away around 60 email inquiries for our busiest. This is last year, our busiest Saturday. We had 60 email inquiries that we turned away, and then another 120 people on the door.
Wow. It's a popular place.
Yeah. If we don't turn away, it's unfortunate we have to, but I won't. With it being table service only, I will not sell out my principles for money. I want people to be comfortable, so it's always going to be table service.
Good to hear, and it is different in that way compared to most of the bars around here, where you have to sort of wait at the bar three deep and take ages. This is much more of a place where you can relax and actually enjoy your drinks with great service and a great menu.
And enjoy the company of those that you're with. That's the key, I think. Like, you know, it's about... A good bar should be there to foster a relationship. It should be there where you can kind of go to forget your troubles of the day and enjoy the company of those that you're with. And table service really allows that. And I think it's a really, really nice way to...
No, it's a great experience. And if people want to book, what's your number? It's 0121?
No, we don't. We have a mobile number. We don't have a landline.
Okay.
It makes it easier. We recommend texting. The telephone number is 07340 037 639, or they're more than welcome to book via the form on the website.
On the website, which is?
www.40stballs.co.uk.
It's pretty straightforward. And you're on Facebook, Instagram, all the rest of it?
Twitter, yes.
Lovely. Okay, well, I really strongly recommend everybody comes down here, meets Umar and his team, and tries to work their way through this amazing menu, award-winning menu. So thanks for having us.
No, thank you. It's been lovely.
No problem. Thanks very much, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.